We've come this far by faith. Oh, look where he brought me from. So I will trust in the Lord, and that man shall not live by bread alone. So knowing this and breathing in these scriptures and singing these notes, why is giving up such a slippery concept for me to grasp? If the Son of Man was offered the entire world but somehow managed to walk away, then why can't I? Because these drinks will not contain me, these men, and yes, admittedly, sometimes even these women will never sustain me. If I can be completely honest with y'all, these late nights and early mornings, they do nothing but drain me, holding on to obsessions that aren't even mine, refusing to let go of objects that only hold me back. This year is different. I vow to make a change. Promises of greatness turn to mumblings of regret and shame. I would let go, but what you have to understand is, now, what's real is, I'm a coward. I blaze through red lights to this dead statues still and green ones. And don't y'all get it twisted. I know right from wrong. My mama taught me that much. My dad used to preach that God's grace is sufficient for me. I don't have to cling so tightly to the demons of my past. I don't have to long for lovers that I thought would last. I don't have to fight for people that won't even show up to the match. I don't lie awake at night wondering what if, how come, how long, killing myself for the sake of a habit. Habits that only hold me down and make me less of myself. Habits that whisper lies of lust and deceit. Habits that say things like, you've done it for this long. Why stop now? Light at the end of the tunnel? You would think that I prefer the darkness. Giving up. Who would have thought it'd be the hardest thing to do? Letting go of the bad for the sake of the good. The journey from here to there should be the greatest step I could ever take. The realest piece that I ever wrote. Giving up. I realize now, I've been looking at it all wrong. You see, because I'm not giving up to go without. I'm giving up to obtain more than I ever imagined. I'm giving up to give more generously. I'm giving up to love more truly. I'm giving up to live my best life now. I'm giving up because one day, one man on a hill gave it all up just for me.
Yes.
So knowing this, singing those notes, breathing in these scriptures, I give it up, and I give me back to you.
Wow. Good, homie. I digs it. I digs it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Somebody say bullshit.
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 What?
You remind me of the sky,
Oh, shit.
but only when it's cloudy. And I'm sure that sounds strange to you, so allow me to explain. You see, when it's cloudy, the lights are dim, the walls are dark, the mood is mellow. That dimness, this darkness, my mood mingled in a soulful strut with yours. The menage of this trio unites to ignite a fire so scorching that my pen bleeds the flames of our tryst. It's words that really crack the surface of our tragic love story. I watch you chronically flail from one emotion to the next, up, down, in, out. You're here with me, but then everywhere else all the same. I use my pen as I watch you come and go. I rush to chronicle the beats of my heart. I strive to construct a written formula that projects the jumbled mess my brain has become. I've opened Pandora's box. I decided I found inspiration to last a lifetime and memories otherwise forgotten. I coined metaphors for the sarcasm in your smile. Similes for the sweetness in your kiss. Haikus for the feel of your warmth against mine. I've written these lines before, but never like this. The pages in my notebook won't turn fast enough. The ink from my pen cannot possibly release my words with the urgency that I require. I gaze into a sky that resembles your being. I recall the darkness that falls around us yet somehow illuminates my entire world. I embrace the mutual mood of solitude and togetherness. I absorb all that we are and release it into the realest shit that I ever wrote. You embody every rhyme I would ever write. You personify every emotion that I can ever feel. And me, with these mere words and phrases, I grapple to conjugate the complexities that exist within the realities of us, all the while creating permanent lines of prose that will touch souls long after our fire has died. I thank you for your presence. Good or bad, right or wrong. You've helped me find the words that have long since been lost. Allow me to create from a place of truth and sincerity. Make me feel simultaneous hurt and happiness like never before. So whether my words reflect our story or merely tales of fiction and reality intertwined, you, simply by being here, have written the message
Sonya dapping her auntie up.
Give it one more time.
I saw you dapping her auntie up.